Good evening and welcome to everyone. You join us for this match between London Spirit and Trent Rockets. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy and the one and only David Gower.
Well, others, thanks for that warm introduction. I, for one, am looking forward to the day's play. Earlier, I took a look at the conditions for the day, and the pitch has been prepared beautifully, something for everyone. I'd say it's worth getting at the batters with the ball first, though. Beautiful clear conditions and not a chance of rain.
Thanks, David. Captains are ready for the toss. Let's join them in the middle.
Not a surprise, that decision. I really believe there will be plenty for the bowlers on this pitch if they can keep their lines and lengths. If they don't, the batters will more than likely punish them.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams.
Yep.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
Right on.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs. Good-looking shot, back into position easily, and timed it beautifully.
It was lovely footwork. A great shot, a glorious shot actually, to get back and play it like that.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be four.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for four.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two to slow things down again.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers.
14 for none.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end. Too good! Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope, punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. On the drive and beats the fielder at point. That'll run away for four.
Got it well enough to get it away to the boundary, a poor delivery and a fine shot in the end.
What else do they have in their bag of tricks? Not much seems to be working at the moment.
Played that beautifully, saw the short one, got out the way. There are no more of those in this over.
Picks the gap perfectly.
Had all the time in the world to get in position to play that ball. Timed it nicely for 4 runs.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary.
That was clever. Just had to wait on it to make sure of it.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one. Super piece of timing.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
7 for none.
The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Great shot through the gap.
Yes.
Found the middle of the bat, great timing, lovely front foot shot that's raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Great shot, great timing.
Well, the delivery was poor, still needed to be put away though, and what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Bairstow has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Right there.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring. Good catch, out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
A lovely delivery, got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Perfectly timed.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Spirit are now on 49 for 1.
Carter, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Yep.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Good bit of timing there.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and it raced to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Wait. Yes.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions clear.
Waiting. Yep.
Into the gap, nice shot.
It was in the gap, pretty much all the way along the ground to the boundary rope. Off to a good start now.
Gregory, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Umpire signals wide, such a poor delivery. Really need to work out what actually went wrong there.
Wait.
Quick onto that in the infield.
Just threw the shot too early.
Carter has had a pretty good over. Just needed a bit more luck to find a wicket. Santner to finish this innings.
Yep, yep.
There's a chance if this hits.
Yeah!
Gone. Brilliant in the field.
Well, they lose the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds. And you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Power and precision in that shot.
One of those ones where you really have to make sure you watch it all the way onto the bat. Picked up the slower one nicely.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? 4 runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
Onto the front foot early, placed it perfectly into the gap. Timed it nicely for 4 more.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, around about off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep. Bowler.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
They've really piled on the runs in that innings. Not the best bowling, though, that's let this total get away from them. Such a big total to chase. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Yep.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
Some adjustments to the field.
Right there.
Fantastic catch.
A trudge back to the pavilion, a disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
For the Trent.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Waiting. Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Wood shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now.
Waiting.
What great reactions, brilliant catch close in.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. David, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Five runs added in the over. The Rockets are 5 for 2. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Milne from the pavilion end.
Yes.
Huge shot, that's a massive shot, just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given. The power was immense. That has flown over the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep, yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Waiting.
Brilliant diving stop.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Thick edge.
David gets off the mark.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Yep.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter, right at the top of their game.
Catch it.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
Are now 28 for 2.
Some adjustments to the field. A bit of a change up in the field now. captain's going to change things around in the field.
Yep, yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Wait there. Yeah.
Times it nicely.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well timed, and 4 runs.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
A few moves made in the field. You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to just focus on line and length again.
Yep.
Immaculate timing there.
What a lovely shot, and it flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Yep.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keep pressure on the bowlers.
Huge appeal. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Bit of a change-up in the field now.
Edged. Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Wow, that's missed the lot.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Loud shout. Misses everything.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you just got to accept it and move on. Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
A few moves made in the field.
Yep.
Good shot, a beauty.
Solid partnership, 50 so far. Now it's time to really build a big score.
Willie to wrap up the innings. Van der Merwe, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming into the attack from the nurse. End. Final over in this innings. Timed that brilliantly.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Duckett has got the big got away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper.
Loud appeal. That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Edged it. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Taken. Good catch too, low to the ground.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Gregory will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Doing well to clamp down out there. 3 consecutive dots and the batters have lost any momentum they might have had.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. From all of us in the commentary team, I hope you've enjoyed the match. It ended up being very close. Hope to see you soon.